So that's what people are talking about when they say your life changes. You're not a real person until you have a baby. They say that because everything pales in comparison to changing or to dealing with a disgusting creature roaming around, vomiting, pissing, and shitting.
Jump to it and you can't go through it and you can't knock it down. You know that you found the wall, the wall, the wall. No man on earth can make you fall.
I'm a tough bloke. Welcome, Mander Bobander. We will see. We will see with time whether or not you're tough. We got a lot of ways of ruling out tough chatters versus weak, pathetic, and pedantic chatters. Mander's cool people? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for that, man. It's so hard to get confirmation whether, you know, someone comes in here, you see their name for the first time, and you're like, you could have bad intentions. May I ask why the VODs aren't getting published? Is it because Pedro's being goofy? No, nada. So what you will notice going forward is that the VODs will be available, but only to subscribers. So I tested it today. It seems like it works, but the I only published one of the VODs to test it, so you're only gonna have access to the one where me and Anissa were watching 90 Day Fiancé. So I will publish the rest of them for subscribers, like, I don't know, when I get off stream. Is anyone else getting closed captions on stream? Oh, dude, thank you so much for confirming that. I had no idea if that was working or not. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't see anything on my end. Apparently, it's a very cool thing that you can turn on or off. I kind of want to test it, though, just to see what it looks like.
Go look at it on my computer.
I can look, okay. There's a bit of delay? Okay, I'm going to look at it on Anissa's computer. My name Jeff, 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 my name Jeff. Oh, damn. Okay, is that a first time chat? What is that? Or is that a... Yeah, that's a first time chat. This is a pretty good first time chat, guys. I'm going to read it in a dramatic fashion. I just ripped a sweet fart that bubbled under my nuts for a bit, like a ghost trapped in a blanket. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. What is a banana bread? Yo, what up, Peachy Teeth? I got my eye on you. Stream going to Iran? Will do, brother. Will do. It is actually funny when people come in here and say something like, go to Iran, thinking that that's some sort of own. It's like, yeah, dude, like, people go to Iran. It ain't. It's not like... walking around in the streets, you're gonna get fucking tackled and whipped. It looked cool when we were touring around the other day. Yeah, Danny DeVito, unless you're a woman. No, even if you're a woman. When we were watching the travel vlogs of Iran, loads of women walking around without hijabs on. You know, I don't want to take away from any of the moral policing that happens. Like, of course, Iran isn't For a lot of people, Iran isn't the ideal place to go, but we basically... was that yesterday? I missed it. Yeah, it was Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. But, you know, all the losers from Livestream Fails and elsewhere, they think it's like completely off limits. No one would ever go there. You guys are going to love this. You guys are going to fucking lose your marbles and splooge over this. Plymouth Prowler with a little thingy. A little thingy at the end. It's based off old hot rods. That is so impractical. Insanely impractical. They're like, I need to keep my soft top. We don't have any storage in the front or in the back or on top or underneath. Let's just add this fucking clunky ass little addition. I mean, it's so lightweight. I imagine being able to... You would take the wheels off. It's the sort of thing that you should just, like a suitcase or a piece of luggage, you should just be able to attach onto the back of your car like a bike rack. The boot, if you're British, yeah, all respect to the British. I need to remember that some British people are here and they might not know what I'm saying. All right, British. Makes sense. Trunk is totally optional based on your road trip. How is that not practical? Running commando... Why is that a first time chat, Running Commando? I'm just yapping. I don't fucking care. You think I give a shit about this car and this little fucking thingy on the back? How is it not Wait a minute. No, I'm not gonna let you confuse me. How is it not practical? Look, are we looking at the same picture? Look at this dumb shit. It's tiny. Already, this car is tiny. And then you're adding this fucking giant thing. Like, you actually have to think. When you're backing up these trailers, by the way, it isn't just like, do it. You actually have to be kind of practiced with backing these things up. You've just added another car's length to your tiny car. For what reason? Don't shop for groceries. If you have this car, you don't have to shop for groceries. How much is this shit? $55,000? You're fine. You're not dead. You take your grocery car. You live in Temecula. You take your grocery car to get your groceries, and you take this one for thrill. Don't piss me off. Improving life skills? Oh, now you're pissing me off. Will you ever have a debate with Asmongold? Oh, yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. But only if we can do a physical fight afterward or before. Kind of like chess boxing, but it wouldn't be chess boxing. It would be debate boxing. We could do it. They could be separate. You know, they don't have to be one round of boxing, one round of debate. That's what they should do on Jubilee, though. I like that idea. Maybe I should pitch that to Jubilee. That's a good idea. What the hell? Why don't they do that? Yeah, he's just getting more offensive by the day, dude. Like, so I think the take I saw today was, yeah, the U.S. should just either, like, take over a country or invade a country if there are resources that benefit America. Like, it's justified. Like, it's totally fine if we do that. And then I think someone asked, like, what about civilian casualties? And he was like, fuck them. It's like, okay, so we're just dumb now? We're just trying to be dumb? I don't get it. Is this meant to be sarcasm, or what's the deal here? I just, you know, if you go through a bunch of therapy and you still want to do it, fine. You know? If you go through the divorce, or you don't go through the divorce, you do a bunch of therapy, you figure some things out about your situation, and you're loving life, and you still want to make the dog balls, okay. Mr. Ian, I think you have dyslexia. I think you're right, Mudfoot. I think I realized that after rewatching some of the streams. I'm like, oh man, my ability to read actually isn't... I really have to focus. But I want to read in kind of like I want to be quicker than I am when I'm reading. It kind of pisses me off that I can't read like an entire paragraph in a second. That makes me mad. By the way, guys, for my transition to talking about English, I figured out how to do the freeze frame, so I'm going to test it for you guys today. And then it goes back to normal. How sick is that? I can't chew tinfoil either, bro. It's fucking gross. You really miss chewing that foil, eh? No, it's a little bit of like a fixation where I'm like, it is a downside. Like, if someone was trying to torture me, as an example, like, that would be a method in which they can torture me. Because I don't like the feeling. It hurts. It's hitting my nerve. The fucking nerve ending in my teeth. It's rattling my brain. Like, if you want to torture me, by the way, if you kidnap me and you want to torture me, I will spill all my guts if you just put a ball of tinfoil in my mouth and you tape my mouth shut, and you have, like, some piston forcing my mouth to get, like, you know, opened and closed. I would never torture you. all of the hate watchers, yeah, the mastication piston. Dude, I love the mastication piston. One Glems has banned me. Absolutely. I'll do what you ask. Of course, King. Yeah, foil is my kryptonite. I don't know. I like to have a running list of my weaknesses and the things that I don't know, enhance me. One of my enhancements is that I'm immune. It's still a theory because I've never actually done it. I do believe, I feel very strongly that I'm immune to the effects of poison oak. Because I've gone on several hikes with my buddies, and they get owned with poison oak. We go through all the same areas. They get drenched in poison oak oils, and they're like in hell. and I am perfectly fine. Are you immune to ketamine too? I have to try that out. We'll have to figure it out. I think I have a partial immunity, maybe to weed. K-hole stream when? Dude, honestly, all I'm missing is a good couch to start a K-hole stream. Oh, that's something I wanted to do. Maybe not. That might be more of a stream gimmick. You know that place in the airport where they have you dump out all of your beverages? You know what I'm talking about? The Forbidden Jungle Juice? Yes. A stream where we do Forbidden Jungle Juice, where we drink it. We would have to recreate our own, though. I'm not going to the airport. We'll theorize all of the most common drinks that people are going to be dumping out. You know, sometimes most of the time it'll probably be water. In some cases, it'll be someone's little flask of, like, you know, brandy or whiskey or whatever people drink in little flasks. There might be some particulates. You know what I mean? Toilet hooch. A little bit like that. Also, the snack in the sink drain after washing dishes. Dude. That's rough, dude. There's not a whole lot of things that get me. Like, I can, without question, deal with, like, hair in the drain. I can deal with, like, hair in the drain. I can deal with, like, a lot of plumbing issues, changing out a P-trap, all that stuff. But I cannot with the gross little, the area. I don't know what you call the area. The area that isn't a garbage disposal. It's just a preventative measure for all of the big food particles to go down your drain. Yeah. Can you do a sand punching stream? I don't think that'll be very fun. Diapers make the sink seem pleasant. Oh, dude, you are so right. So that's what people are talking about when they say your life changes. You're not a real person until you have a baby. They say that because everything pales in comparison to changing or to dealing with a disgusting creature roaming around, vomiting, pissing, and shitting. I disagree, dude. I did cloth diapers. Oh, why would you do that to yourself? I don't know. I might be hippie enough to do cloth diapers. It just seems so wasteful, like what they do for the regu diapers. I don't know, man. Can you just do what they do with the cat in Meet the Fockers, where they just, you know, just put that damn thing on a toilet? Come on. It can't be that hard. Why haven't we solved this? I worked at a granola preschool where we had cloth school diapers? No. Dude, no. That is so wrong to do to people. That is, like, actually torture. Unless you're getting... Okay, honestly, we talked about this before. Someone said, oh man, what was it? It was that stream with Hassan and those fucking conservative nerds who were like, well, if everyone is paid in a society, who's going to clean the toilets? Be honest, who is going to clean the toilets? Honestly, all of that shit, including changing cloth diapers for strangers' children, like, that is fine if it actually equates to, like, yeah, Kelly Osbourne. Who is going to clean your toilets, Donald Trump? If it equates to, like, a $20, I'd do it for an extra $20. It really, or like I don't know, like a sweet treat. Like, if someone gave me, like, a Nerds gummy cluster, a bag of Nerds gummy clusters for every diaper I change, all of a sudden, I'm okay with doing it. A Burger King gift card? Absolutely. Like, all of a sudden this shit, like, it doesn't even need to be crazy, you know? Pick your poison. Chick-fil-A gift card. I'd associate it with that. Yes. Absolutely. You're hacking your brain. It doesn't need to be crazy. I'm not saying that people need to get UBI for it. But if you got a gummy cluster, a dilly bar, I don't think I care about dilly bars that much. But to each their own, you know? Maybe you'll do it for a dilly bar.
Your life is everything. You serve all purpose. You should treat yourself now.